Speaker Mike Johnson is on with Jake Tapper over at CNN. And Jake Tapper, of course, is taking the side of the Democrats. It's what they always do. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. We've been following Mike Johnson forever, and we dig him. A little bit of flack this week. He always gets flack from Thomas Massey, from Margie Taylor Greene. They're saying this SAVE Act thing that he's doing, it's too late. It's meaningless. Entirely possible, by the way, that it's too late. I just want to say that if Trump wins, the left will say that the vote, there was cheating or it was illegitimate. That's all I'm saying. And I will come back to this episode and show you if Trump wins.
We have a number of states who have done audits of their voter rolls and found thousands of non-citizens on their voter rolls.
So we've already got non-citizens, thousands on the voter rolls. And this is a problem because some elections are determined by, well, in the case of Bush versus Gore, it was 500 something votes down in Florida.
And it's in some of the swing states, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Georgia, states that could determine the outcome of the election. It certainly could determine congressional races. Some of these races in modern times, you know, Jake, you and I have talked about this. I have a colleague who won her first race in 2020 by 6 votes.
Again, Jake Tapper's position, he's kicking back, leaning back, doesn't believe it. I just want to check in with Jake Tapper the day after the election, if the Republicans win the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and see if he's as calm about the voter rolls.
We routinely have members who win a seat in Congress by 200 or 300 votes. So if you just have a small percentage of the 10 million plus, I think the number is 16 million illegal aliens who have come across the border since Biden and Harris opened that border wide, if just a small percentage of them participate, we have serious chaos in the election.
You know, on what grounds do we know that I can't vote twice? How does the government know? Why not vote twice? There's stiff fines against it. How do they know I don't vote twice?
So this is a simple matter that should be done in a bipartisan manner, but the Democrats here don't want to do it. In fact, 198 House Democrats already voted against the SAVE Act, and they have no explanation as to why.
Okay, that's the bigger thing I want to know. Why don't Democrats want to support? They've already voted against the SAVE Act. Why wouldn't they vote for it? The ID thing, or why not extend that we don't do checks on IDs verification for when you buy an AR-15? Why would you need it for an AR-15? Is not the vote as sacred as a gun right in America?
Well, I think they think that it's already against the law for undocumented immigrants, for non-citizens to vote, and they think that this is creating an election issue where there really is not any evidence of widespread undocumented immigrants voting. But let me turn to this last issue.
Well, wait, Jake. Let me just
thoughts on this. Okay.
Look, I was just going to say this. It is illegal for underage persons to buy alcohol, right? But we don't let them come to the liquor store and check a box and say, I'm over 21. We ask for identification.
He has no argument for that. Jake Tapper will respond to that zero. There's laws on the books that underage people cannot drink, yet you have to card them. No Democrat has an argument for that on why you don't have to check an ID to get a vote.
We require ID for all sorts of transactions in society. Voting is a sacred thing. Why would we not require proof of citizenship? It doesn't matter that you have a statute that says it's illegal for non-citizens to vote. If you're not enforcing it, it has no import. And that's all we're saying. This is common sense. The American people demand it and deserve it, and we're going to fight for it.
And you know what Jake Tapper's thinking? He's all, I don't care as long as we win. Now, if they lose, that's when Democrats care. I'm Doug in Exile.